Lindsay Sherry. I'm a third-year sociology major, a former off-campus counselor, your current vice president external affairs, and I am running for re-election for the upcoming school year. This has been a wonderful experience this past year, and I've learned so much, but there's still more to learn and definitely more work to be done. This past year, we were able to host the polling stations for the provincial election here on campus for the first time, and this served as a wonderful primer for the upcoming federal election in October. Mount Allison is not currently listed to have an on-campus polling station, but I've already been in contact with the returning officer for this riding to ensure that this will be a possibility. Seeing as any and every Canadian citizen aged 18 or over is going to be able to vote in this election, I want the MASU to make this election as accessible as possible for students so that we can show the federal government just how important the youth vote is. By teaming up with the Canadian Alliance of Student Associations Get Out the Vote campaign, I know that the MASU will be a valuable resource for this upcoming election, and all that's needed is the determination and drive behind it to make it happen. Seeing as a part of every student's student union fee goes towards external memberships, like within CASA and MBSA, I would think that it's important in this upcoming year that if re-elected, that I will ensure to take leadership roles within each of these organizations to ensure that each and every Mount Allison student is getting a bang for their buck for these memberships. Last year, I ran on working with downtown businesses to create a communication forum for downtown deals and job offers downtown. My initial idea was for the MASU Facebook page to be a sort of online flyer for this, and over the past year I've come to see that this is not how we communicate value of memberships to the Mount Allison Students Union, to our students, or to the people of this town. If re-elected, I would like to consult students, business owners, and prominent members of the community to show the way that we can create this relationship and show the value of these relationships. I would like to find a mutually beneficial relationship and be able to strengthen the relationships with the town. And I also can plan to consult with and also hope to present to the International Town and Gown Association. Another thing I would really like to see improved next year are the means of transportation in Sackville. If re-elected, I would like to work with the incoming Vice President Communications to revamp the bike co-op and the airport shuttle service, the latter of which is actually in the job description of the VP External. And I think that it's time that we set effective policy to make sure that we are able to run the service effectively and that each student is getting their money's worth out of the service. I would also like to implement a bus station for Maritime Bus right here on campus. This is something that was started by my predecessor, but I wasn't able to accomplish in his year, and I've already spoken with Gail Churchill from Student Life to ensure that this will be able to be implemented in the next year. So this would save students the walk up all the way to the highway, as well as create on-campus employment for students to run the information desk. So these are just a few of my platform points. And I would definitely encourage you to check out my Facebook event to see more of them. And I have loved working for you this past year, and I would love the opportunity to work for you again. So please consider re-electing me for VP External. Thank you.